Hello, my witchlets, and welcome. Today is Sunday, May 2nd. It is the day after Beltane. So hopefully you were able to watch and enjoy the video I did for the Beltane ritual. Tonight, normally we make chicken wings on Sundays, but today's been a weird day. We had a memorial service that we had to go to, and it was very emotional. Not just because, you know, the person who had passed is somebody that I greatly admire, but also because it made me think of my dad. So it was a rough day, which is why I'm not really dressed fancy, and like I don't even care. I put makeup on. That was about as far as we got. Well, I had on like a dress and a hat and all this other stuff, but I still have makeup on. That's
good as you get. Good as you get.
That's as good as you get, yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're going to make a fish dish this evening, and I'm probably gonna make a salad off screen to go with it. Because the other thing that I was gonna make, I actually don't have some of the ingredients for that I need, and I didn't look up another recipe. Because I don't care. It's been a long day, like I said. So we are going to make something called Mediterranean fish and papillote, I'm gonna guess is how to say it, or papillote? Could be papillote, because it could be Spanish. But I have no idea. I don't know what cuisine this is, other than just general Mediterranean. So, we're gonna use, what is this fish?
Rockfish.
Rockfish. We're gonna use rockfish. I, for some reason, kept thinking orange roughy, but I know we don't get orange roughy. I've never had orange roughy. Cameraman Ken loves orange roughy, but it's currently not a sustainable fish, so we don't buy it. Ergo, we had that discussion when we were at the store, and I have forgotten what fish I got, because I was also looking at getting some Rex sole and some Pacific cod, and there's a whole bunch of fish that I was looking at getting, but obviously I didn't. I got rockfish. So the first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Yes, 400 degrees. And then you are going to rinse and pat dry your fish. And it's good to do that because I will show you this one. These holes here are from removing bones. So make sure to check your fillets to make sure that all of the, are they the pinion bones?
Pin bones? Yeah.
Pin bones?
Oh.
Something like that. All of the bones, all the sharp, pokey bones are removed. And just remember, if you're gonna step on glass, no slidey slidey. Who knew that would actually be good life advice? So you're gonna rinse these and pat them dry, and then you're gonna season them with salt and pepper, and then we're gonna get into everything. The other thing that you're gonna wanna do prior to everything else is you're going to want to cut or have on hand an 18-inch piece of parchment paper, 2 of them. Fold them in half, and then cut either a heart or a semicircle, half circle, whatever, at the fold, like thus. And then you're gonna put them on your baking sheet, because that's where your fish is gonna go, along with all of your veg. So for the veg, you're gonna need a half a pint of cherry tomatoes halved, or grape tomatoes, whatever. 12 Kalamata olives pitted and halved, 2 tablespoons of capers drained, thin slices of red onion, thin slices of red bell pepper, 2 cloves of garlic finely chopped. I'm not gonna use the whole thing, just, you know, measure it with your heart. 2 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil, 2 tablespoons dry white wine, half a teaspoon crushed red pepper flakes, and 2 lemon slices. So I'm gonna go ahead and reframe all of this, because basically it's just putting it all onto the baking sheet and then putting it into the oven. There's not, I mean, most of the work for this one is in the prep work of removing the bones and patting the fish dry and cutting your parchment paper and all of that stuff, all the boring stuff that I didn't want to show you. So this will probably be a very short video now that I think about it, but that's okay, because I've had some really long ones already. So I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, and reframe everything and get set up so that we can put all of this together and make a beautiful fish dish for this evening. All right, so I have salted and peppered both sides of my fish, and they are now on the right sides of the parchment paper, which is what this recipe says to do. You want to make sure, I mean, I had to put mine diagonally, but you want to make sure that you have room to fold and tuck in order to seal your parchment. Also be aware that you are using Kalamata olives and capers in this, and both of those tend to be salty. So alrighty then. So at this point, what you're supposed to do is just start layering or topping each of your fillets with an equal amount of all of your ingredients. So we've got the cherry tomatoes here. And we'll have some red onion and red bell pepper in a minute, as soon as I get this going on here. Okay, maybe I won't use all of the cherry tomatoes I cut. I was outside today in the sun. My fatigue has hit me like a Mack truck. So I'm doing the best I can here to be entertaining, but I'm probably not, and that's fine. I've got like 3 left. Can I fit them somewhere? That works. It fits in my mouth. All right. What was next? Onions. We're just gonna these don't like to break apart very well because this onion is special. Not special in the whole, this onion means something to me. Special in that whole, it's special. It's being extra. It thinks it's special. Do-do-do. Onion. That was from a TV commercial in the 90s, I think. Saying onion that specific way. That looks about even. Red bell pepper. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yes, that is not salad grade onion.
This is not salad grade onion or red pepper. No, no. We're getting ready to go away for like a week or so, and so we're trying to use up stuff that's in our kitchen that will not make it for the duration of our trip, and this bell pepper was one of those items.
And assuredly would not have made it.
It would not have made it. It would have been very gross when we got back. All right, some capers. Yes, please slide everywhere. That's exactly what I want you to do. Beltane was yesterday. The fey magic in the house is very strong today. Some crushed red pepper flakes. Okay. What else do I need? I need the garlic. that works. I need my Kalamata olives. So the Kalamata olives, you're supposed to use 12 and have them. I don't have time to mess around with that. So I got these really awesome spoons from a friend of mine named Becky, and they are my most favorite spoons. I use them for my tea or coffee, for mixing in my cream, liquid stevia blend, salt, and MCT oil, because I'm that kind of weirdo. They are fantastic, and they are perfect for rescuing Kalamata olives from their brine. So, yeah. Love these spoons. And what else did I need to put in? Oh, yeah. We need olive oil to drizzle on this. Yikes. And then we'll need an equal amount of dry white wine. Hooray. And my oven is already preheated. So this is ready to go. Now. So then what we're gonna do is make sure everything is away from the heart-shaped circle. And we are going to seal this all around by folding, and I'm probably just gonna have cameraman Ken do this off camera, because this is not my forte. But you're basically just trying to seal it like a hot pocket. So once you get these sealed and such, then you're gonna put them into your 400-degree oven for, I believe, 18 minutes at the longest. Yeah, 15 to 18 minutes. So we'll be back in about 15 minutes. Alrighty, so we baked our fish for 15 minutes. It was not pretty opening the parchment, because our parchment, we don't buy rolls of parchment, we buy parchment sheets, because the rolls are annoying and they never fit anything and it's a hassle to cut them. So our sheets were not quite the right size that we needed for this particular endeavor. But basically when you take them out of the oven, you just need to carefully cut open the top of it, just being aware that there's going to be steam pouring out and into your face. But it looks pretty good. I mean, my fish kind of fell apart a little bit, but that's okay. That's what's supposed to happen. We have our salad. I'm gonna toss a dressing on it once I figure out what it is I want. So that's pretty much the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it interesting. Sorry I haven't posted for a while, but I'm trying to get back into that right as we were getting ready to go away for a little bit of time. So you might actually see some videos from my mom's house. Won't that be exciting? I'm sure she'll find it ever so exciting that I'm cooking in her kitchen and filming and going, where is everything? Because yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if I'm gonna have the opportunity to write a blog post for this or not, but you can always check out what I do have up over at patreon.com/KWOS or at my website, KWOS-food.com. And Midnight sends his regards and says hello. And we will see you next time.
Pretty sure he said something much more aggressive. It's midnight, you know.